How's that one doing? This is Team Hunter Vic. I'm at start another Dynasty. I will continue the Ohio State Buckeyes Dynasty. Just want to start some of the other ones that I want to do, which is Virginia Tech Hokies, Georgia Bulldogs, and Arizona State Sun Devils. So let's get started. I'm going to upgrade my coach first. Do this first? Okay, we'll save those 6 points. Let's get the... this dude. Let's do this one. That dude. Mike. And it should be strong safety. Yeah, punter. So this dude. Advance next week. Go in. Touch this dude. Can't touch this dude. Can't do nothing with that dude. Hitting him, this dude. Don't worry, I will continue the Ohio State Buckeyes one. I just want to start some of my other ones that I have. So I'm doing Virginia Tech Hokies, Georgia Bulldogs, and Arizona State Sun Devils. So we're doing part one of Virginia Tech Hokies. California, Miami, can't do this, dude. Can't do that, dude. Can't do this, dude. Can't do that. Can't do this dude. Remove him. And this dude. Can't do him. Can't do this one. Can't do this one. Boy, our first game was against South Carolina.
Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Make sure. At least this one, it keeps where I want it, tap and tap. Because in 25, I had to keep changing it to that.
And the Gamecocks ready to get this thing started and open the season. On the move from inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will get the ball first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things.
This one.
But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? You've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Finds his big tight end. They'll move the change after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Last season, Kyron Drones really didn't play to the level he or Virginia Tech expected for him. Jesse, what does he need to do to return to his 2023 form?
It's consistency and avoiding the negative plays, avoiding the turnovers, making the throws you're supposed to make. There is no question physically, Kyron Drones has all the tools. When you think back to a year ago, if that Hail Mary stands against Miami and they get that win, maybe the season ends differently for Virginia Tech. This is a special talent. He's got to be more consistent.
The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Fires complete on the crosser. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. And the Hokies will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Under fire. Touchdown, Hokies. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
What an exciting way to start the season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Well, they tried to bat that down. They tried to bat that down.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense will get the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock.
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw. It's thrown. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gain and open things up, they'll put it away from the 40. Working downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stewart. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. That last completion sets him up on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for the room. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They've got him first and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. When you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they want to prove that. Completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
It's year 5 now for Shane Beamer in South Carolina. The Gamecocks coming off their best season since 2013. Now the question is, what's a realistic ceiling?
And I think getting to that 10-win mark. Last year they had 9 wins, but the offense took off and having a dude like Lenora Sellers, Jesse, that's a full-grown man that can do so much for an offense. Excited to see if he can take that next step.
Yeah, I think based on his success last year, that helped out the portal, that helped out high school recruiting. Guys want to play with him. He's that exciting. So I think the quarterback spot, I think that's a huge key to see if the Gamecocks can take that next step.
And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. A big third down opportunity coming here. Here comes the heat. Looking for a big gain. He fires back across the field and it's intercepted. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making that catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down and you see them trying to catch it. Looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Stewart. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 into 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A great catch and a run for 6.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and with one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Syracuse is going to walk off the field there inside the dome with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there.
Definitely want to come into the
Good
rugby.
one.
You want to establish the rugby. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that rugby.
He'll pull it on the read. Bain slithering whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting them make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for
Oh, you got Yucky.
makes the stop after a short gain.
We got some other ones.
Balance is good. Now listen, run game is easy, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll run play action. A strike downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. They made the stop, but I can pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that first down mark.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching
from the gun. They'll try the middle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
On third down, he drops the throw. Underheat, he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash.
I missed it.
And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. First play of this drive comes from the 27.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He fires one deep over the middle. And that ball is called in inside the 35.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are. And they work with their quarterback and they find them and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Selma. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second to get this game rolling again. They had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Tight end now in motion. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, and he has enough to move the chains.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency in getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, don't you? Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Smashes it between the
Hey, 3 points.
and that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
To get another drink.
Shot at a return, it's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Get another drink.
In play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Sucks for you guys.
First down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Okay.
Back to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Harbor. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Makes the catch, it's Bennett. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Now, Lenore Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs like throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
Oh, that was Leavenworth. No good. Boy, they could have used that one to cut into the deficit, but guys, still a 3-score ball game. To throw, it's Drones. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Under fire. Plows through the defense. Got it behind the line. It's Green.
Oh, that was close.
Get him down after a terrific pickup. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his own route.
a quarterback job. You like understand. You get zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football.
He's got it. Now he's got it all the way down to the gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running the football, nowhere to go.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown.
There we go.
One-step grab, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Those are all great things to keep in mind, but we also try to tackle another grown man against his speed and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't happy.
On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Powers in the studio. Kevin.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
How about that? It sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. To the air, it's Sellers. Swings it out to his running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down.
Yeah, key.
The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he fires over the middle, it's incomplete. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. You start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every one at a time. The number
That would have been good interception.
The number matters late in the season, so you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge right here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces.
Oh, wide open. Wide open.
This possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll go to the ground. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Well, that completion now sets up a critical 3rd down here in the red zone for this quarterback. His offense, his team, is trailing by a lot. They're going to need him to start making plays consistently. He's going to have to do it when the defense knows he's about to throw it. And that's exactly the situation right here. 3rd down in the red zone. The quarterback has got to step up on his next play.
And they will score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man.
What?
I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half, you keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Keith. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse did look nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Why would they want to stop at this
side by getting a stop before the half.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking for a man. It's close. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Seldon.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Oh, that was bad.
In the backfield, and all he needed was inches on third down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And that is no good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Runs through a tackle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a two-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Wow. These fuckers are getting yucky, man.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The Hokies will move the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The give to the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Hokies will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Gamecocks will snap it on first and 10. To the air on first down. Just too much heat that time.
points.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He splits the upright. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Heath. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on first and 10. Finds his big tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
Give to the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility. Playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get it.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
That defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down there close all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying his defense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
This defense, they are tenacious. And they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse in the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Sets up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, he got nothing. He got no gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation, understanding they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run upfield. No, sir. Good job being smart, gap sound, not letting the screen beat him. Nowhere to go.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over it. Knocked the ball
Good day.
fourth down coming up. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. Able to punt, can bail them out. And goes into the air for the fair catch. And the catch is made around the 40. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Wants to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He
separation there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The team linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gain.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grant behind the line. It's Bennett. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a hit. Tight end finds a soft spot. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pick up of 10 and the first down. To the air. It's Drones. There's the pressure. Creates a little space. There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's caught. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Oh, wow. Tanko is playing.
As soon as he got the ball.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss. They completely flip the script. Almost
The quarterback doesn't throw it away. Instead, the defense forces a loss. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that one down a little further.
And so many more times they're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Grab over the middle. That's Bennett. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Makes the catch. It's Bennett. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Swings it out to the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And the misconnection on third down. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one.
That's out of bounds.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends.
Screw you.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been...
They're full attacks. He's wide open.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of motion from the wide out. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the right. Got his man. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. And the Hokies are on the move. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to
Only got one.
on that play, able to wedge it back.
Only got 1 yard.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Little touch pass to the receiver. Hard running there. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Drones. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this
Bomb net.
possession to their own 20.
Turn to that.
They'll start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, just finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never...
Out of space. Wide open.
Oh, hell no. Get his ass.
On his feet. And just like that, with a big play, they're set up as he goes out of bounds at the 18.
Lucky son of a bitch.
That being end to end, but now they have to finish the drive with a score. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes a stop. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. He's not going to make it. What a job of his defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. They're on the left hash. You'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. Absolutely perfect. Are forced to settle for the field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there. And this field goal kicker just made him take a pretty smart ball.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hand off from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. It's a running room. Smashes in with the stiff arm. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Now on the counter. He is
Let's count them.
stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. When they've got him looking run now to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice job by the defense staying committed to getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the
It's a seam wide open. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Flush down in the pocket. Makes a grab past the marker. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. The Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the move, he fires. Rolls it in. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game.
Touchdown, Hokie! And they add 6 more.
There we go.
Jeez. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slip it through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man. Turning on the Jets. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down on the 49-yard line. The give to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
They've got the play bottled up. Bubble, it's out.
Ho, 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 ho.
The ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day,
Sir, you want to go for it?
that's been the case for this guy.
Launch one high and deep. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. And the defense got it.
Yeah, and that is
How's that happen?
he did the right thing. He got the 1st down, got past the sticks, but didn't do the most important thing, take care of the football. And that goes right back now.
Think about
They judge it by the defense
hit that
not
ball.
getting on the play, right? Because they saw him getting the 1st down, but they were still pursuing. They still got hands to the ball. They were able to rip it away, and that is a huge game-changing, momentum-changing type play.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13.
These situations are preached so much in college football.
I still don't know how that happened, but I'll take it.
Extreme circumstances, they are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get it done.
And the Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Drones.
think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? My guys, they can't block for it. I got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point.
The Hokies will send out the punt unit. He gets it away from his end zone and a very good kick here. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Under fire. He's taking the deep shot. Makes the grab at the 30. Open space at the 25. Running free. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away.
That was on me.
The one thing you know about this offense,
That's on me.
they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown.
I got freaking knew it.
Things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming. If I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave, nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing it.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking for a crease. It's Bennett. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game when you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still
Oops.
touchdown lead for your team.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. You knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one on. Clock's running. Looking to throw it to Sellers.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, South Carolina. And the comeback is on.
And that's step one. Great
My
job
God.
on this offense, getting in the end zone. Now, you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. Get an onside to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent. This will help level this out a little bit, but it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place.
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So, big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh man. Okay. I'm still here. Ow. Headphones are starting to hurt my ear. So, check my headphones off. It's starting to hurt my freaking ear. Okay, that's all I can do until we cooling. Wait, next game. We got that. We got this one.
Welcome to Virginia Tech, and you've said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me as always, and this will send chills up your spine. It's time for Enter Sandman. And the Hokies will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Vanderbilt's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Trying play action. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Hokies offense will take the field for the first time. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack it? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Caught over the middle, it's Hudson. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Commodores will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Power football with the run. He's loose. Got the 1st down and more. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. There he goes. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Commodores back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for room. It's Alexander. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Commodores will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Now adjusting. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Commodores!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very...
Turning it on. Oh, he's got some space. Lowers those pads. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. And the Hokies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's got an open man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Hokies have moved it inside the 20. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Stewart. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Virginia Tech! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Men, Kansas and Missouri once shared a conference. Now all they share is a bunch of hard feelings. Here's how this great rivalry went down today. Kansas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Lawrence. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. The hand to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Stowers. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for space. It's Alexander. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
Kick is in the air. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to throw, it's Drones. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's the handoff. Jukes his way. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense getting set for first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
He's got it. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Hokies are on the move. They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Makes his man miss. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Takes a hit as he fires. It's caught. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the first down here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th and and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off the play fake on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening.
Oh, a lot of space. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's caught downfield. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Drones. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Hokies with the 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One thing this team has shown really this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Wide open spaces. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. To the air, it's Pavia. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Commodores are rolling down the field. Catch in the middle, it's Stowers. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. And the Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Commodores back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll pull it on the read. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. It's a running room. Touchdown, Hokies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 11 over the Groupers. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Caught near the sticks. It's Sherrill. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Just keep slinging it. Lost one deep down the right side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Doors.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Got a man. It's Selden. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Here's starts this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
And the Commodores will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Drones. Throwing right. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Hokies will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Just feeds the running back. The Commodores get enough to move the chains.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now trimmed to 28-24. Coming out with it, it's Keith. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He'll get rid of it. He makes the catch. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, if he keeps making more of those, Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football. And this guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom in here.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Green. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wide out. Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Hokies are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the catch. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And it's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the tailback. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a 3rd down. Off-play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Newberry. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the back. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stowers. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stowers. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. To the air. It's Pavia. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making... Touchdown Vanderbilt! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Regardless the outcome today.
It's a seam wide open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Wants to throw. It's Pavia. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Stowers. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Commodores are marching down the field. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, I like the idea on offense of trying to get this quarterback involved in the running game. You do it conventionally on design plays, and now you try the option, but there just wasn't anywhere for him to go.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's Heath. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off play action on first down. Quarterback adapted. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
They'll run play action. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Grabbed behind the line, it's Stewart. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Hokies are stopped, but not before getting the first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got the first down and still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Right back to the well. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And this quarterback now is throwing for almost 450 yards. That is a lot of throws. That's a lot of success just chewing up yards left and right. Have a day, young fella.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Bring in the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Fires into the end zone. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off.
Offside.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
In this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Commodores have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running back searching for a hole. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Stowers. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To throw, it's Drones. Turns it loose. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Bernie on the Jets. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. He did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And the Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying.
Reels it in down the left side. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Deep into the fourth quarter of this game, down by 6. They'll have to go for it on fourth down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. To the air, it's Grove. Got it in the middle, it's Green. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies!
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Louisville rolled to victory. And how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson. So to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hoskins. He's loose. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. He's got the tight end.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quickly. The screen, he's got wheels. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, 2nd down, clock's running. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Wants to go up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, and try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Nestled just inside that right upright. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Drones. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the catch on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A Big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.
Well, that's gonna do it for part one of my Dynasty of Virginia Techs. Unfortunately, yeah, I lost my first game. My defense was getting me fucking down bad. Like, geez, I can't do all the work. it was just not a good game. Well, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know I owe you. Have a great night. Peace.